Alright, and welcome back to another Kuma Style review. This is your host TJ Duckett here again, and what I have is the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Kai, the SDCC exclusive colored version of Dragon Ball Z Son Gohan. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and you can see the color differences here. It does have the special purple for the garb given to him by Piccolo for the Cell games, things like that. It also has the shading and things like that around the muscles, around the skin, around the hair. Just really cool overall. This was sold at this year's San Diego Comic-Con for $30, but obviously San Diego Comic-Con is over, so the question comes, where to buy? And that's going to be Kirin Hobby, which is this logo right over here. Right now they have it on sale. That's once again KirinHobby.com for $53.99. Also go ahead and check out their $150 special. Yeah, $150 and it's free shipping within the US. So definitely something to check out, similar to what TF Source has going on. So going on to the figure now. Let's go ahead and lower the camera a little bit. 1 second. While I post up. Focus on Gohan here. And yeah, those of you who own the regular edition of Son Gohan, it's not going to be anything that's too much different. Besides the coloring and whatnot. It does have the ability to go into Super Saiyan 2 there. With that here, looking at some of the other items here, I'm going to turn off 2 of the lights so that we can see a little bit better. I noticed it was a little bit light. We have a couple of angry faces here. Getting those out of the way. We've got more of a grimace, happy face, and a yelling face that's kind of looking over to his left-hand side. Getting those out of the way. We have... They're both open hands. One of them's more of a cupping style for each side. And then these two are more of the charging up for a Kamehameha. That kind of open hand right there. So let's get those out of the way as well. We'll also go ahead and get the Super Saiyan 2. As well as his garb out of the way. And yeah, taking a look at him. Overall, for those of you who don't own the mode, very show accurate in terms of his molding and his look. It's pretty much like a 3D version of the cartoon just brought to life. These figures are amazing. So taking a look at them from all sides. That was the front. Oops. While I knock him down here. Okay. There's the side. Okay. There's the back. The other side. And the front again. Okay, so he does have the standard Figuarts styled articulation. Ball joints at where the neck meets the chest, where the neck meets the jawline, the head. He does have a ball joint where the torso meets the crotch. Thighs on ball joints, full knee. Ankles on ball joints as well. And flippers on the feet to help with poses and stuff like that. Arms, standard, ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel. Bend elbows and wrist on ball joints. So okay, time to go ahead and have some fun here. And let's see what we can do. I don't really like the garb because of the fact that it restricts movement. But to go ahead and show you, for this one, you just pop his head off. The garb goes on. And popping the head back on. Nothing too crazy. Okay. And as you can see there, his arms are pretty stifled there. Piccolo has a lot more range with his on, but, you know, it is what it is. Doesn't look bad. Great for static poses and things like that, but just not a lot of playability with it on. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Move that back to the side there. Okay, since we've got the head off now, let's actually go ahead and switch heads so I can show you how these work. With these two, they actually work with the bangs coming off. And then you just take a face, slide it onto the bottom of the hairpiece, like so. Bangs peg right back in. And boom. Oops. Slide the face back on there. It's my fault. These are actually a really tight peg. You just got to check it from all angles and make sure it's pegged in correctly, which I did not do. So once again, and yeah, 1 second while I peg this in. Make sure it's pegged in nice and tight, because it is easy, but it's a bit specific. So popping the head back into the ball joint. Okay, we've got a nice rage face going for him there. So what do we want to do next? We'll actually have him gear up for a Kamehameha. So we're just going to take both of his hands off of the wrist ball joints. Give him the appropriate hands. Okay. Angle his head. And boom, there we go. Like I said, this is definitely a solid figure. I like the colorations on the SDCC versions of him and Goku both a lot better. I do enjoy the shading and things like that. You know, both through the skin and through the clothing as well. Definitely an awesome figure, and even if you have the first edition of Son Gohan, he's worth a pickup. Thank you for watching. Once again, you can buy this at KieranHobby.com for the price of $53.99, which isn't too bad considering this was a convention exclusive that's sold out right now. Definitely check him out, and I believe he's worth the purchase even if you have the first version. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one.